The Black Bay 58 is an almost perfect dive watch. I've referenced this as the Chuck Taylor of watches, something you can wear every day and not worry about it ever being out of place. The versatility is unmatched, and in my opinion, it's even more versatile than its bigger brother, the Rolex Sub. Before I explain that statement, you may have noticed something if you're a watch geek like I am. The Black Bay 58 is one of the most flipped watches in the market. Today, I would like to give a yin and yang overview for lack of a better reference. On the one hand, we will discuss why I believe, despite the increased number of sales, the Black Bay 58 is still one of the best divers you can get for under $5,000. On the other hand, I'll give you my opinion on why I think there's two big reasons people are dumping this almost perfect timepiece into the market. Reason number one, social media oversaturation. Yup, it is a fact if you follow any watch account on social media, you'll likely see one of three watches in every collection. The Rolex Sub, the Omega Speedmaster, and or the Black Bay 58. Now, here in the US, a very popular car is the Ford Mustang, pure American muscle. My whole life I've lived in the Middle East, and the Mustang is a very rare car over there. In fact, I've probably only seen it 3 times in my life. Well, of course, the rarity increased my desire for that 5.0 beast. It became my dream car growing up. Then when I moved back to the States, I've seen more Mustangs than flies around the Hawaii cart. My Middle Eastern friends will understand that reference. As a result, it went from being a dream car to something I passed on for pure German goodness, an M3. Well, it was good for the first 2 months anyway. Bottom line is, no matter how good the Mustang is, in this case, the Mustang is the Black Bay 58, it has lost its charm because everywhere I looked, there was another one around the corner, or the wrist in this case. Reason number two, buying it for the wrong reasons. As YouTubers, we're super guilty of this problem. I call it the alternative syndrome. I'm gonna say it now. If your heart desires the sub, do not buy the Black Bay 58. I'm gonna say it again. If your heart desires the sub, do not buy the Black Bay 58 as an alternative. Think of it as a girl of your dreams. Despite any flaws people might point out, to you, that girl is perfect. But instead of putting in the effort to take her on dates and get her flowers, you decide to date someone else that requires little to no effort. In the end of the day, you will always have that girl or guy in the back of your head. So, in this case, if you buy the Black Bay 58 as an alternative to the Rolex Sub, you'll always be thinking about that sub. You may have noticed both reasons people are dumping their watches into the market like a night after tacos have the exact same theme. Both have nothing to do with the watch itself. And that is key here to understand. If you aren't affected by the following reasons, you're in luck. Because the Black Bay 58 remains a fantastic diver for the money. Nothing has changed. Just because we see a big flood in the market doesn't mean we discovered something bad about the BB58. It is still the undisputed king of affordable luxury watches. Now, quite the terrible self-promo here, but we do have a Black Bay 58 in stock over at Tickingway, today's sponsor. Tickingway.com, we carry a ton of incredible watches from some very rare watches from the likes of Gronfeld, Lange, and so on, but we also have some amazing watches we curated for under $5,000, so if the Black Bay 58 doesn't float your boat, make sure you check out our inventory. We got in a ton of amazing watches. Guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.